welcome back to the channel. I'm Vicki. Today I'm going to show you how to make a St. Patrick's Day sparkly stack. So this is one of my favorite things to do because I like all the sparkles and the whimsical things about these sparkly stacks. So enjoy. So first I started off with this cone-shaped styrofoam piece. Now, a few years ago, I had gotten this from Michael's, and I also had some green glitter spray paint that I spray painted it with. And as you can see, it's gotten a little roughed up over the years, so I decided to use it as the base for this sparkly stack. And once you have that, it's just a matter of deciding what sort of shapes you want. I had a lot of vase fill that mostly came from Michael's for St. Patrick's Day. Little hats, little shamrocks, and then I also had a bunch of green ornaments that I've acquired over the years from various yard sales, some things from Michael's and Hobby Lobby, and just about everywhere. You can see I have green sparkly, light green, dark green, some smooth, some metallic looking. It's just a matter of picking some things that you like. So I basically just piled them all up. And then I had some tiny little vase fill that I got from the dollar store. Those are the really small green and copper looking things you can see on the plate. So I just put everything on this lid. It's actually the lid of a tin so that all these things don't roll away. And I use this for almost every craft thing I have. So I just gather all my supplies if I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. And then you start hot gluing. So for this particular shape, I decided to do some large ornaments and hats at the bottom. Obviously, one thing you want to do is be patient with your hot glue because especially on these larger items, I don't know, I guess because of the amount of glue it takes to get them to stick, they're going to take a little while to to harden. So you are going to want to be very patient and not try to move it. Also, you don't want the hot glue to stick to whatever surface you're working on. So that's why you can see me holding it up sometimes while I'm waiting for the glue to dry. So I picked a number of these different shapes and just started hot gluing. And I went about 2/3 of the way around because obviously the back of this is going to be facing a wall somewhere. I decided that I didn't need to go the whole way around. But there's a lot of fun, sparkly things to put on here. So at this point, I had to switch over to a second glue gun because my first glue gun lost its charge. It does last for quite a long time. I did a review on that small pink glue gun. I've probably used it for 4 or 5 different projects. I don't tend to charge it in between. When it runs out, I just switch over to the big one. It does have a much larger stream of glue on this Ryobi chargeable one, but the battery lasts forever on it. But it's a lot bigger and heavier too. So the small one is nice, but sometimes you have to switch over. So then I also wanted to add something that had a completely different texture to all this glittery ornament-oriented sort of thing. So I took this small piece of tinsel, and it's, as you can see, it's a very narrow kind of tinsel. I actually had used it many years ago, so I'm not sure where it came from, but probably Michael's. And I cut a small piece off and just made a fun shape with it that I'm going to stick onto the front of this sparkly stack. The funnest part of the sparkly stack is all the different things you put on it. You pick what you really think will look good, your favorite kinds of things, and you just start attaching things. this point, I'm getting pretty close to a full, fun, whimsical piece of decor. So I'm going to add one more little tiny ball to the front just to fill in sort of a space where in the front, very front. And then that's going to be it for this sparkly stack. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed making it.